Yeah, this is Amigos though. Yeah, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
It's our shit.
Yeah, don't play with it. This is our shit.
No, that is our shit. Fashion Week.
Look, y'all be doing big shit. Yeah. Y'all be doing big shit. Nah, trust me. Y'all social media will tell me. It might be like 2 weeks later because y'all be like not like telling people what you doing when you doing it.
We don't because we can't because
Nah,
niggas be trying to pop up on us and stuff.
I look. Yeah. If I was a celebrity, I would move the same way. You know, but because of me, I can go live right now. Nobody would care. They're not gonna come here.
They would care. They would come because I'm here. So because you're here with me, they would come.
Ooh.
When I'm there, they come.
That's a gem.
You know.
Go live when I'm with Soul, but then.
Her fame, everybody know my name when I come through.
Like, if I go live, I got this behind me and shit, like, on the low and shit, they can be like, oh, the niggas at Rumi's, we gonna pull up. Then he at Rumi's, we don't give a fuck. Oh, Soul there?
They pulling up then.
That's crazy.
They come for me.
They come for you?
Mm-hmm. Women come for me.
I mean,
you ever had a chick tell you to come for her?
That's wild.
That's the button. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm about to get off live though.
We ain't got no topics. Jay, what do you think we should talk about? Damn, before though, you pulled up a couple of topics that was interesting, but I don't know.
What are her topics?
It was just shit that she's seeing on the social medias. But we got topics.
All right, y'all. If y'all coming to Rumi,
come on,
just
Jay, you know me
come.
better than that.
I'm getting off live. Love y'all.
We got topics, but the one topic that I want to make sure that we talk about before we talk about anything else is yo. I'm sure that's better. Yeah.
You tried.
I did. Why did I turn this down? That was wild. I don't know what I was doing.
How much Henny did you have before I got
a lot of it. A few. He even smoked hookah.
I did not. So why you putting that smut on my name, yo?
Right.
Because you did.
I did.
So you never smoked hookah.
See, she is so manipulative. She was trying to say I smoked hookah before you came here.
You did smoke hookah before he got here.
Did she change
Did you not smoke hookah before he got here?
Smoked hookah.
So did you not smoke hookah before he got here?
I did not smoke hookah tonight.
Did you smoke hookah before he got here?
In my life? Yes.
Before he got here?
Yo, get the fuck out of here.
He touched my hookah hose though.
Yo.
Yeah, wow. You touched motherfucker's hookah hose?
No pause though. No pause. Yeah, I touched the hookah hose.
Well, he called it my. What'd you call it?
And she liked it.
No, you called it my stick. My hookah stick.
What the fuck episode are we on?
152.
Yeah. Alright.
Not the yeah. Okay, Rihanna. Ooh la la.
I'm glad Soul's here tonight.
Right.
Oh, so what am I not usually here tonight?
I mean, the real Soul is here.
Here you go.
All right, so we on
I'm
episode.
not dry tonight. That's what he means.
Episode number 152 of the
Watch This
podcast. I am Scoop. Here with the homies. Truth ain't never told a lie.
Already.
So the Don Dada.
Hey y'all, glory to God or whatever. Y'all already know.
Yo, she amped up tonight.
I love it. I love the version of Soul that we have here today.
She said,
I am excited.
I'm socially drained right now. Until the camera comes on.
That camera comes on.
Well, we turned the music up. Did I not turn the music up and was like, let me get myself together?
Okay.
Like I turned the music up. You know, we played the don't play with it, don't play with it,
Once
don't play
that
with it.
don't play with it, don't play with it.
Once I started giving besos, extendos, gra, I started carrying bitches like I was preggo. So
she was no longer playing with it. It was not being played with it.
I don't play with it.
No, look, Ye shaking her head. She said, "Nope, she wasn't playing with it."
She know I don't play with it.
Well, Soul, what's good? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Miss VE.
I'm here.
The VE John.
Yeah. Better known as the VE John, or the Drip Queen, or the Don Dada.
The Don Dada. I make sure to not forget the Don Dada.
Thank you.
I think that is.
I got too many capos for people to not put the Don Dada on my name. I got the got the people under me.
Your whole team?
Yeah, the whole team.
So what you been into over the past week?
What I've been into?
Up to?
We dropped some new truckers.
My boy
Black is here, you feel me? He got his trucker on and shit. He got the the Everest flow. You got tilted a little bit like T.I., maybe wear it to the side expeditiously, you feel me? Just to really give it a little razzle dazzle. But yeah, so I dropped some new truckers. Just getting some new product out. Still working on the members only website. I had some delays, but that's still something that's.
You said the OnlyFans website?
No, members only.
Oh, my fault.
I am about to start my only feed.
Oh, the only feet?
That's coming because y'all only want to see feet. So when y'all are ready, tap in.
You gonna be wiggling your toes and shit like that?
I'm be heel toeing and like peanut butter and stuff. Like niggas like food, so it's like
peanut butter.
I'm a heel toe and peanut butter.
Yo, heel toe and I ain't gonna hold you. I might subscribe, just to see the heel toe and the peanut butter. Like that's not even sexual. That's just like entertaining.
No, I'm gonna be honest though. Like a lot of people have like these food fetishes. Remember we talked about it. Like niggas be molesting food and stuff. So like I'm gonna molest food with my feet.
You doing a mukbang with your feet?
Yeah,
that's gangster.
Pretty cool. And I can like I could pick up stuff with my toes. So like I might even do that.
You got long toes?
No, they're not long. They just strong. What?
It's just strong ass toes.
They strong as shit.
It's just strong ass toes. The fuck out of here. All right. So your members only website. You said you're working on that.
Yes.
Okay. What else?
I'm trying to think of what else I've been doing.
You did
I got back to. Wait, what I do?
You did something.
What I was doing? You made me forget.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to misspeak. So I don't know. I feel like you did something over the past week or the weekend. Did you speak somewhere? Were you with some people?
Oh, so I had a meeting with the NO.
Yes.
I did have a meeting with the NO, but that crazy thing is that was last weekend.
I'm tripping.
I don't think I spoke about it though, but yeah, I had a meeting with the NO. We're doing a woman's event for Mother's Day.
We talked about that. We did.
So we did talk about it. So yeah. So no, that's in the works. We got everything finalized. So it's gonna be May 20th in Willingboro. We already finalized the menu. We're like finalizing everything for it. That's gonna be a great event. I've really just been chilling. Like over the weekend, I went to go see Evil Dead. That was fucking good.
It looked like it's gonna be good. Yeah.
Well, it's not a remake, but it's like a sequel
to the last remake.
Yeah, because it's Evil Dead Rises. Yeah.
But it's in the previews.
I did not.
One thing I'm gonna say is though, it's gory as fuck because I love gory. But the only thing was like, if you have like, I know me, I get triggered about like too much vomit. Like it was a couple times I had to close my eyes. It was a lot of fucking vomit in that movie. A lot of vomiting in there. So
they're adding like vomit to the gore.
Yeah, but some people like that shit. But for me, like after the third time, it was like, all right, enough of the fucking vomit. Like, but the blood part, I'm gonna be honest, like it was blood after, like it was like the graphics were fucking amazing. Like it was a really good movie. It's just the vomit parts, like it was just like, all right, enough.
Crazy. So like, yeah, because I'm not accustomed to vomit being like a huge part of gore. But I feel like people are getting
that was a whole.
Well, I mean, it happens, right? But I'm just saying, like, typically, right?
No, yeah,
blood,
it was like blood, brains, vomit, blood, brains, vomit. Like it was just like stop vomiting. But I mean, it definitely scared the fuck out of me. Like I was in there like, oh, like I was getting ready to vomit. Like it just was like it was a good ass movie.
Come on, my son be like scared as hell.
It was a good ass fucking movie.
I didn't even know about this shit.
Yeah.
It gave Red Rum. Like they had a part in it where they got stuck in the elevator and the blood went all the way up to the top and then the door opened and it was just like a rush of just all this blood and shit. Like it was fucking great. Shout out to them. That was a great movie.
So you went to the theater and see that?
Yep, by myself.
Dolo.
I done smoked a little sweet, you feel me? And I went in that bitch and I was in there screaming.
You G'd up.
And I went to a matinee, so it was only me and like 3 people in that bitch. So we was in there going ham. I love that. I went to go see Scream like that too.
The latest Scream? Yeah, was that good?
That shit was fire. I'm not even gonna lie. And I the last Scream was trash.
I watched the last one.
And I was like, I really didn't like it. But this one,
it was in New York.
Yo, when I say the killing in this one, I think the fatalities are what's making these new scary movies so banging with the graphics.
Finish him.
No, they be finishing motherfuckers like that. Like in Evil Dead, they turned the bitch into a Jordan symbol. Like they broke her body apart. The bitch was in the air like this. I said, this is some creative ass shit. These niggas is creative.
You freaky. Truth, man. What you been up to over the past week, brother?
Man, I've been lightweight busy. I ain't even gonna hold you.
What you been doing?
Recording.
Yeah. You know what? I did see.
I seen that.
I did see in your story post I think it was a boomerang. Was it a boomerang? You did a boomerang?
No,
was it a video? He said, "No, I don't do that."
I'm about to say I don't even see.
It was a video of a. It looked to be a Logic session.
It is. It was. It was. Yeah.
So
wait, he was with the master and the slave.
No. That was.
I'm not getting the reference.
That was last week's episode.
Oh, okay.
Logic, or the week before that.
No, you said
Logic.
he was at a lot. You said he was at a Logic session. So I said, he was with the master and the slave? No, I know y'all mean Logic the program.
That's hilarious. Yeah. So you record on Logic.
I do. Yeah.
And so you did you doing some music?
Yeah.
What's up? What's up? What we doing?
I mean, I'm waiting for your verse.
Nah, don't do that. How you waiting? See, don't tell the people you waiting for my verse.
No.
I've had no indication of this other than what you said on the podcast.
No, I kicked everybody out and recorded all day Saturday.
You said you was gonna do that.
Yeah.
I ain't going to kick everybody out part, but that part.
Yeah. I recorded like 5 songs.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never done 5 songs.
Can I get like some behind the scenes of y'all niggas in the studio and stuff?
Yeah, you should do that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's. I'll be in my zone though, cause like I make the beats. I just have time where I just make beats.
So wait, you recorded 5 songs on Saturday?
Yeah. But it was already done. Everything was already done. Yeah. Like all the beats was done. All the lyrics.
But you recorded 5 songs.
I recorded 5 songs. Yeah.
That's hard.
And started mixing the last one I recorded just to see,
So as of right now, those joints is done?
Yeah, I mean, really the whole project done. I'm just about to.
I'm ready for my spoken word. When am I going to put my spoken word on there?
I mean, I still got another project. I
already made up like a haiku to your name and stuff.
A haiku though.
Yeah.
17 syllables.
Yes, for truth.
Yeah. All right. No, I'm definitely still working on a project with Mikey. This one really done. Like I really.
Yeah, cause you said outside of the project with Mikey, you said you was working on another project.
Yeah,
and that was this one.
Yeah, and then I'm waiting on my little homie from back at the crib to send me some beats, and I'm
in Ohio.
Yeah.
So this project that you just did is you doing all the production?
Not all of it. It's one other producer on there. Then I always be forgetting homie's name though. I feel bad. It's somebody.
You sound like me. I'm so bad with names.
My cousin put me on to him. Hold on, I'm about to shout him out right quick because he got like 2 or 3. He got like 2 or 3 beats. Man, we gonna have to have a little edit.
Are you good? Who knows? Maybe the editors will edit this out.
Jimmy Dukes, that's his name. Jimmy Dukes.
Jimmy Dukes?
Yeah, my cousin put me on to him. He got some fire production.
That name sounds familiar.
Hold up. Because before you got into that, you said edit point, and there's not edit point, but I do want to make sure that we take a minute to shout out Rumi Hookah Lounge. Shout out to Rumi Hookah Lounge. Shout out man Remy, man, we in the building, you know what I'm saying? Shit lit, which what we do. Smoking hookahs, souls, she's hookahing.
You just said we be smoking hookahs.
I mean, I said it.
I mean, we as in figuratively.
Yeah, my nigga.
He smokes hookah.
I speak in French. Why so bitch out?
Listen, I stand by the kings who smoke hookah. Shout out to y'all.
Stand by them kings.
Come out to Rumi Hookah Kings. You feel me? Just don't let these people
put wine
talk down on y'all. I used to do that, or we put Ciroc in it and then put weed in it.
I never did the Ciroc.
The Ciroc boys.
We used to do Ciroc or wine with weed. No, I had my own little hookah that I got from Tykone Palmyra flea market.
Anything else though, Truth?
I mean, obviously basketball. You know, we always do that.
Hooping.
A good day, actually. I think we won like 6 straight. I was tired as hell.
6 straight games on the court?
Yeah.
What?
We some old ass niggas be running 6 games straight.
Bro, I'm like the oldest nigga in there.
Yeah.
Like 20 years.
Sub me out, please.
Sub me out.
Yeah, sub me out after game 3.
I'm good. That's how you keep your stamina up.
Sister.
I mean, I be doing other shit. Word. So Scoop, what you been doing the past week?
Scoop. What have you been doing the past week other than being in the studio?
Well, wait, being in the studio. I have not been in the studio. Let's be clear. Only time I'm in the studio is me doing a podcast. But it's funny, like y'all usually when y'all be talking and shit, I be thinking like, damn, what am I going to say when it's my turn?
And I don't be at the gym, so.
And I don't. You do. What have I done? Carter's playing t-ball. I've been out there with him, and I'm like that. So, all right, so check it out. So my son's t-ball coach came to me and said, hey, yo, well, he came to me and one of the other dads and was like, yo, I'm leaving the country for some military shit in the middle of May, and I need somebody to take over.
I knew it.
So he was like, in order for you to do it, though, you got to go get fingerprints done, blah, blah, blah. I said, all right. I'm saying, fortunately for myself, I don't got a dirty record. You feel me? So I can go do that. And, so I told him, we can do that. So this Saturday, I'm going to go get my fingerprints done.
Did your gun charge come up? Oh, you said you're going to
I don't have a gun charge.
Oh, you said you're going to get them done. So it didn't come up yet.
Yeah, I'm going to get them done. Hopefully, hopefully no fraudulent gun charge comes up.
Like $26.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, they're going to reimburse me too.
Supposedly, I ain't never got my 20. I do this shit like every other year. Never got no money back.
They probably capping, but they say they gonna get it. But whatever, I'm gonna go do this shit.
I hate stuff like that.
But really, and then he gonna tell me, he gonna say, yeah, and then next year if you want to continue to coach and help nah, my nigga, look, I'm not trying to be a real coach. You say that
now, nigga. You gonna be writing them t-ball pictures.
I ain't trying to be a real coach. I'm there. I'll help out my kid and his team and what they doing, but I ain't trying to just coach, my nigga. Like, but I do be out there on the field with him.
Ooh. Right. Jesus.
What's that? What's that? Backwood?
Yeah. You wanna hit it?
It is?
You wanna hit it?
You smoke too?
Nope. So yeah, that's really what I did. It's all right. Nothing else, man. Just grinding and making sure that we just try. Oh, my bad, I'm tripping. I did appear on another podcast over the weekend. Shout out to my man Carlos Stanley, This John podcast.
I love the name.
But This John?
Yeah, John, that's my fucking word.
Yeah. We was out there and it was dope, man. Like, transparency, he was the head of a label, an independent label that I was signed to at one point.
That's lit.
So that's how I know him.
See, full circle moments.
Yeah. I know him from that. And he started a podcast, I believe after this one. And like that was the second time I appeared on it, but the first time was remote. I was just at my crib, like, he was on the phone with it. He was like, yo, Scoop, I want you to pull up to the joint. And technology wise, like, his shit's lit. You feel me? I was there, I was like, you say he had a little roadcaster shit there. Shit was, like, shout out to Carlo, man. Shit was dope, man. So yeah, check that out. This John podcast.
Yo, you know what's so funny how it is? Like, when you're a podcaster and you go on other people's podcasts, we pay attention to a lot of that shit.
Everything.
Like, when I went on Comma Club with Kato and Rudder, like, even the way like Kato setup was, like, he was DJing and shit. He was like playing me. I'm like, yo, niggas is really on a shit. Mm-hmm. Like, I'd be so proud of people just because we know what goes into it.
Yes.
So you go to somebody else's establishment and be like, okay, niggas is really on a shit.
Yes.
Like, you feel me? So
because you could go to somebody else's shit and they not doing shit.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You know
You be like,
it could be the other
y'all
way.
need to look,
you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Kato and Rudder, man. I'm still waiting for my official invite. Shout out to them niggas, man. That's my niggas, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I know, like, that's my niggas. They good dudes. For real.
Speaking of John though, Mac Monroe just dropped a track called Bad Lil John. Do y'all know who Mac Monroe is?
I don't know.
So I met Mac maybe like 8 years ago. I styled a shoot and she was one of the girls that was in it. She's a female rapper from Philly. She's actually managed by Diamond Cuts. Okay. I don't know if she's still managed by Diamond, but I know at one point she was managed by Diamond. But she got a track out called Bad Lil John, and we need to bring her the fuck up here because that shit is fire and it's going crazy on the internet.
Well, you already know what we gotta do.
Yeah, we gotta bring her up here.
Let's do it. All right, so we do have a hip hop podcast. Charlamagne Gang. Charlamagne. He actually was on a podcast.
Y'all got some names on y'all.
I got some names on y'all. He was on a podcast and he was telling a story, and I feel like this is relevant because of who we are and the space that we're in. But he was on a podcast and he told a story about Busta Rhymes running down on him. And he used those words, running down on him because he disrespected Busta on Breakfast Club on his show. And he basically gave Busta donkey a day saying his verse was whack on some shit. So Busta like approached him and it became like a big thing. I'm saying like niggas almost like got into it. But
so he almost got the pause put on him.
Yeah, apparently according to his story, he was drunk, so he was kind of like with the shits too. So it wasn't that he almost got the pause put on him. It was that they almost came to blows.
Man, listen.
I'm no offense to Charlemagne.
Between them two niggas.
I'm about to say no offense to Charlemagne, but I know for a fact like it's Busta Rhymes. Like the nigga is always ripping out his shirt. Like let's just be real here, Charlemagne.
Yeah,
you might have fought, but
and we already
it wasn't your fight.
Camera, how you
it wasn't your fight. No, that's what I'm saying. Like he's not a confrontational person, so I don't see him.
Come out that way.
I can see if he was talking about somebody else, but it's Busta Rhymes. I don't see Charlemagne getting bucked with that nigga.
But this was so wild because a lot of the niggas on the internet or like on these kind of platforms that talk the wildest shit be niggas that ain't gonna
like I could see him looking at his boys and being like, I mean, I guess I'll fight him. Like I could see that being the thing. Like I mean, I guess if he puts his hands on me, I'll fight. Like
it was like security involved. It was like a bunch of niggas involved. But yeah, he basically. But that's irrelevant to the story per se because what happened? He said he regrets doing that. He said because he was at a point in his career where he was just like saying things to get clicks. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just saying things. I'll diss you. You could be an artist who I don't really dislike personally, but I'm trying to win.
No, he does that to everybody though.
Yeah, but see now I feel like he does it less than back then. Like back then he was like a little bit more.
He still be like that video I sent y'all of him interviewing Logic. He came out of nowhere like, so who raped your sister? Like what the fuck are you asking somebody that shit for?
Yeah, I feel like he picks and chooses his targets.
No, that's what I mean.
But back then, it was like anybody could get it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying in general, he still does say wild ass shit out his mouth that he knows is going to get clicks and attention. But at the same time, it's not morally correct. Like,
so how do you feel about that though?
I don't fuck with anything that's not intentionally good. Meaning, like, if I know that my intentions are bad when I say whatever I say to that individual, I don't really like shit like that. Like, if I say something, it's intentional. Even if it might hurt you because I might have said it the wrong way, that's different. But for you to intentionally say some shit that you know for a fact is going to get a reaction out of somebody in a bad way, I personally don't do that. I'd rather take longer to get where I need to go than to do some shit like that.
Because we do know that there is a lane for that.
No, hell yeah, there's definitely a lane, but I'm a politically correct person. I'm just one of them type of people where I don't need none of my words to be misconstrued or for anybody to think that I'm not walking within an intentional purpose.
And why does that matter to you?
It's my integrity. It's just who I am. And some people just build their morals and integrity on different things. And me, I build them on being very intentional and purposeful.
And then like your energy is reciprocated too. You know what I'm saying? So it might not come back instantly, but you mean on a lot of fuck shit. Eventually, it's gonna come back.
That's what I'm saying. Like, now every time you out somewhere, now people pressing you. You get what I'm saying? Like you got to get pressed everywhere you go. You can't even walk. You get what I mean? Like it's just like you said, it just creates a negative environment around you.
Even like when I first started rapping, I ain't gonna say the person, but I was making music with somebody and my brother called me. He was like, bro, tell that nigga to take that verse off. Because the nigga was talking about like pushing a bunch of dope and stuff. He didn't live that lifestyle. My brother was like, tell that nigga to take that verse off because motherfuckers gonna hear that and really kick in his door looking for
that dope.
All these bricks that he talking about he got. Like
this is back in Ohio?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. And Ohio's always on first 48. So stop playing with them. They be like in Akron, Ohio. They be like, they always have them random titles. It'll be like somebody got killed getting a scratch off. They be like, but he didn't win the lottery. And then the episode starts.
How do you feel about like starting controversy though? Like to get attention?
Yeah, you're gonna end up like Wendy Williams.
Yeah.
That shit come back around.
But you know who else did that too? 50 Cent. Right?
See, my thing with 50 is, I'm going to be honest. I honestly just think 50 Cent is one of those people where my mom will always say to me, sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And I do think sometimes 50 Cent does not have bad intentions. He's really cracking jokes.
The nigga brought out the first 4 or 5 rolls just so he could be the only nigga sitting there. Like,
whoa,
he about to throw the fire.
You talking about Ja Rule shit?
Yeah. He signed up for Fire Festival too, just so that it'll be successful. To like, but this the other thing too, like how like super rich people live to be like 90 years old, sometimes it's like you not investing in thinking about the negativity. 50 Cent don't give a fuck.
No,
like a nigga like Charlamagne is gonna talk that shit and then it's gonna bother him because he really know 50 Cent is gonna say that shit.
That's what I'm saying. To me, it be jokes half the time in my eyes when he says it. Like, I feel like sometimes when Charlamagne says something, it sounds very serious and very, you know, like with 50, it's like trolling. It's like he's saying it in a jokingly manner. And I thought it was hilarious when, oh girl, do y'all know what happened with him and Tierra Marie?
Who?
Him and Tierra Marie.
Wait, who's him? Charlamagne?
No, 50 Cent.
Okay.
Like him and Tierra Marie had an issue. He sued her. And she came out with a phrase like, I don't have your money or something. And she put it on a t-shirt and she never copyrighted it. The nigga copyrighted the t-shirt, still won the lawsuit. And I'm just like, I get that though, feeling like, okay, I'm a one up you. Like, I don't even be mad at it because I feel like people fuck with him first.
It's things you
I mean,
do.
not even that. Like, think about like the type of shit he says. Like you said, Charlamagne be saying some shit to be controversial. 50 will say some shit that's just true.
No, that's what I'm saying. It just hurts your feeling.
Really
it just hurts your feeling.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a difference between it. Like,
yeah.
Like, my thing is, it don't even be relevant. Like, Charlamagne will say some shit that's not even relevant to the fucking conversation. And then on top of that, half them people that come on there, they don't even know their music. And that's a whole nother thing with their platform. I literally watched a compilation of 20 different artists, and Nicki Minaj was one of the first people to go to fuck in on them. Like, how y'all have an artist come up here and y'all don't even know they shit. And they're known for that, like not doing their research, not listening to the music before artists come up there. Like, it just gives mess. I love them though. I ain't gonna lie. I love the Breakfast Club. I love Charlamagne.
So in general, we're saying that you're not really like in support of people that use controversy to try to get clicks.
I'm not in support of doing that myself. And
we watch the shit.
I do watch it because it's hilarious. And the only reason why I say it's hilarious because I like when people fight back. You get what I'm saying? I like the videos where there's people. That's why I said I like the video where Nicki Minaj was fighting back. Or even Chloe. She said to them, she was like, so what song on the album? And Envy was coming at Charlamagne for not knowing. But then Envy was like, have mercy. She was like, that's not even on this album.
I saw that.
Like, you know, that's what I like about them clips because it's like, you know, damn, like, they reading y'all for filth. Like, so it's like, don't be the type of person where all your journalism is negativity. Like, try to make sure that if you are going to throw a little shit in there, at least have.
That's whack.
That's
100.
what I
mean, it's mad people on the internet.
It's the whole internet.
Yeah.
Aside from us.
Yeah.
No, but that's what I mean. Have something. If you want to throw a little something in there, like in the mix, you feel me? That's cool or whatever, because you want to get a little tea in there. But don't have your old interview be based on some negative shit or to paint somebody in a false narrative. I just don't like false narratives.
So what the fuck happened with Prize?
Bruh.
The Chinese spy?
He got convicted. He got convicted.
He did. Helping the.
I mean, because you brought this topic up originally. Yeah. I'm not the most well versed in what the fuck he did. I know we talked about it a little bit.
So but they said basically he was basically like part of it was bringing people to this cat, knowing that it was basically a scheme. So that was part of it. Like I know I'm bringing you to. But
the dude that he brought him to is on the run.
Is on the run, yeah. But it's a bigger plot though, because the whole thing was that, you know, at some point in time he was favored by our government.
Prize.
Dude, no, the
dude. Okay.
I mean Prize as well, because they said he was an informant.
They switched sides. I think that's what it was, right?
Yeah. And then I think he was convicted of like helping the Chinese government manipulate.
That's what they
election.
said. Yeah. Which election?
I'm assuming.
Obama?
No.
Trump?
Yeah.
Biden?
I mean, listen, I don't.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, because I feel like if he's convicted,
it's all
of
that COVID shit. That's what I thought about.
That, then I feel like there's something else about to come out.
Oh no, it's a whole lot to it, because like that's why I said it's a deeper thing, because
there's fundraising foundations and all types of stuff, right?
Well, that's what it was, because the dude, they said the dude was basically getting all these people to put money together to fund, you know,
the Republicans and a bunch of other stuff, politically,
other candidates and stuff. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But he ended up running off with money from his country, misappropriating funds
from
China,
embezzlement.
From this country,
his country. I can't remember what country.
Oh, the other bull.
Yeah, but this Prize shit goes so much. Like the whole story seemed like it goes so much deeper, because they initially said that all these people involved in that was dealing with our government. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna be a informant for the government, but also get charged with?
No, but that's what they did. What I'm getting from it is they knew all the inside works of the U.S. government, and then they went over to China and spilled the fucking tea. You get what I'm saying? That's what they were doing. They were playing both sides. In America, you know, they ain't trying to hear that shit. Like, we let y'all in. How dare y'all go?
What type of time is he
play
facing?
Both sides.
I think like 20 years.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The money they was talking, I'm surprised he only getting 20 years. Because once you start playing with the white man's money, they don't like that.
But you know, this is what happens though. A lot of times when you hustle somebody that get money, they don't even like to admit it.
No, yeah. No, it's a lot of people that ain't going to admit that they took their money. But I'm just saying the people that have come forward, like, it's like, you know, they're talking really, really, really big numbers.
But I think he the one like, yo, take this time and we gonna stay on the run. Once this shit blow over, once you get out of jail, we got a bag for you.
Well, prayer's the prize.
Because if you look at his face, like in these pictures, in these legal proceedings and stuff, he don't look stressed at all.
Prize.
Yeah, he don't look stressed. And this seems like
Leonardo DiCaprio like testified.
Yeah, but look, and this was so crazy.
It's a lot of them caught up in that shit.
The bull funded.
That's crazy.
Wolf of Wall Street gave Leo the money for Wolf of Wall Street
For the movie.
Yeah. So like mad people like.
And they said that movie that the person is based off of is one of his people.
Jordan Belfort, that's his name.
Yeah, that shit go crazy.
Like, it's a lot of stuff that goes into this, and I forgot who else they said was on house arrest or up for testimony for this shit. It was somebody else, another big movie star.
Conspiracy theory deep on y'all with the whole China shit, but you know this not the podcast.
No, yeah, it's not.
Yeah, that's Remy. What up? What up? All right. Y'all saw the Tory Lanez shit?
I seen it, but I ain't paying no mind though.
You ain't click on it?
Nah.
Anybody here saw the Tory Lanez shit? The phone? On his page, they posted a phone, like I guess he called from jail. It was a message he left from jail. You saw it?
I didn't watch no message.
I'm the only
from
one
jail.
that fucking saw the shit.
I mean, I know what you're talking about. I just didn't.
I seen an article that stated that he was speaking from jail, like they're trying to like do something to him.
He's trying to get a retrial.
No, he's trying to get retried.
Yeah, like he's just basically saying that, like, you know, it was injustice and his DNA really wasn't on the gun and he never fired that gun and yada 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 yada. He never touched that gun. Is what he was saying. So he was like, yeah, I never touched that gun. My DNA is not on that gun. When the prosecution did the DNA test, they said it came back inconclusive.
Right.
But I hired people to do the DNA on the shit, and they said my DNA was nowhere on that gun. That's what he was saying in the joint. I don't know the words, you know, verbatim, but
no, but I mean, it makes sense. Like, my thing is, if you're trying to say it's my gun that I carry around every fucking day and my DNA is not on it at all, like, something's up.
I mean, he ain't even had no gunshot residue on his.
No, that's what I'm
body,
saying.
So.
Hold on. Shout out to Mikey. I wish Mikey would be like, man, he didn't do the shit.
I mean, that's a tell right there. Like,
that whole shit was a hot mess. Number one, it just was given like as the world turns.
You shaking your head. You don't think Tory did it? So you saying Tory didn't do it? You think he did it? Yeah.
I think Kelsey did it.
Yes or no? Do you think he did it? Do you think? I ain't said you know.
What is your speculation? Do you speculate?
If you had to bet money, if you were forced to bet money, and when you bet, the real truth was going to come out. Like you had to bet your money, and then 100% was going to come out that this is what happened. Where would you bet your money?
You playing
that he
Clue,
did it or that he didn't do it?
You playing Clue, and you know it's the gun in the foot, but who had the gun?
No, you know what it really was though. It was that first.
That's deep though.
It was the first phone conversation from jail when he was apologizing. That's what fucked him up.
Yeah, he did it. You right.
I'm gonna be honest. It was it was the first when it first came out, and they simply said that he shot her, but then they drove 30 minutes in the car with him, and then they got pulled over by the police. My first instinct is, if a nigga shoot my homegirl, number one, we are not getting back in the car with this nigga, and if we do, we are knocking him over the fucking head while he's driving. We're not. Like, I don't understand how they drove with that man for 30 minutes and didn't jump him nothing after he shot that girl.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense to me. We either not get in the car, and if you force us in the car, we gonna try to fuck you up while you driving something.
Hold up. He driving, you gonna fuck him up, and then we all gonna crash?
Well, first of all, Tory wasn't driving.
I mean, just in her
No, but I'm
scenario.
just saying, yeah, he wasn't driving. But I'm just saying, like, he could have, like, while we're riding in the car, somebody to bust him over the fucking head, something. Like, he not about to just shoot my homegirl. And we about to be cool with it.
Yo, that's crazy, man.
Like, that's wild.
It's a very sensitive. It's a sensitive topic.
No, I know.
Because people, you know what I'm saying? Because it's, you know, man and woman and all of that shit. But
no, I'm just saying for me, the first story when I heard it, I'm just like, yo, I don't know.
Because if a nigga come out and be like, Tory didn't do the shit, it's like you hate women.
No, yeah, and then as
Like,
a woman,
as a woman,
you're not
an ally?
supporting. Yeah, you're not supporting women if you don't, you know.
Being a nigga that hates women, I feel like it's worse. But, all right, to switch it to some positivity. Symba, the rapper Symba, you know Symba? Symba with a Y, SYMBA. Symba. He just took a trip to Africa.
Okay.
And when he was in Africa, he gifted 100 laptops to Nigerian students.
That's lit.
I thought it was dope because I remember when he made a post saying like I need to go to Africa. Like he was on IG one day and was like, yo, I'm starting to make moves and get a little bit of money. Like, nigga, I need to go to Africa. And then this is the next story I hear. Like, when he said it, I was like, all right, maybe he'll go. That was like, I mean, it could have all been marketing and a plan, but either way,
like a rollout.
Either way, it came off real good because it was like, pause for Mike.
Not in Mike's honor.
Yeah, Mike's honor. Pause. It was like a few weeks later. You feel me? Like 2 weeks. You know how fast the internet moves. That might have been 2 weeks ago. I seen him say that, and then I seen this. I was like, word, like Symba. You know, I think it's dope because we know, like, from what we know about Symba. I'm not pocket watching the nigga, but he not. You feel me?
So you saying he don't got enough for 100 laptops?
No, I'm not saying that at all.
Oh.
I mean, it depends on what kind of laptop.
I'm not saying that. I would assume.
Right, I ain't gonna lie. Some cheap ass laptops nowadays.
Acers.
It might have been like 15, 20 bands or something like that.
Yeah. And then to get to Africa, yeah, he spent like 20 bands.
Yeah.
That's a tax write-off.
Yeah. But my point is though, like, there's other rappers I feel that have like way
more money and they're not doing
and
that.
not doing shit like that.
I mean, but do we know that they're not doing it, or do we just not see them doing it?
We don't know.
Do they give a fuck?
Yeah. But my point is this though. I'm not downgrading or shitting on people that don't do it.
No, I get what you mean
but the
though.
fact that somebody is doing it in a world where people don't do it,
it's dope.
I salute him.
No,
I'm not
hell
shitting
yeah.
on other people. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, nah, do what you want with your money. Whatever's important to you. Everybody got different, you know. But I do think that the kids in Nigeria deserve to have computers.
No, yeah.
Like I'm saying, however they get them, they deserve them. They deserve them shits. You feel me? Yeah. So the fact that somebody was willing to take that step and to get them shits, like I'm like, word. I salute Symba for that.
No, yeah, that's
and he can
right.
rap good.
Just in general, though, just anybody doing anything, you know, to that caliber is just amazing. Just the fact that he flew to a whole different country and just was there presently and just did something for the children.
I mean, so you getting money, like you should like do some shit like that.
I mean, my children are here, you know, I be feeding people in Borough and just, you know, doing my community work and stuff, so. Yeah. I like to stay home. I'm
not
home
Africa?
with it. I mean, I am Nigerian.
You're not from Africa?
I did find out that I am Nigerian.
What you did?
Nigeria stand up. You feel me?
Yeah, she did
Ancestry.com. I did Ancestry.com. You feel me? And I am Nigerian. So, I mean, I would go to Nigeria.
That should be cap. You know that, right?
It's not cap.
They be capping.
No, it's real.
Nah, they just send you some shit.
They don't.
They put it in the AI.
I mean, the AI smart as shit. So, I mean, I trust AI more than I trust you doing my sample, nigga.
I would do that shit right.
I trust you. I trust AI more than I trust you doing my thing. You swabbing my DNA sample, nigga.
But you don't got Nigerian ears.
These ain't the Nigerian ears, though. The ears is not the Nigerian part. The ears is Polish.
Your chin look more Somali.
These are the Polish ears. I got about 5% Polish, you know.
5% Polish? So you got white people ears?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, hold on, bring them out.
I got small ears, you know.
Bring your ears out real quick.
Back them out?
Yeah. She said back them out. She got white people ears, yo. That's crazy. Yeah, I never this.
Yeah, my ears not like yours.
What that mean? I got nigga ears though.
Y'all shits don't. Y'all shit's not detached. Like my shit is detached. Like I got the Bluetooth.
They not like hers.
I got the Bluetooths. Can you bend your ear? I can't bend my ears.
Yeah, my shit. I can do all types of shit.
See, I can't do that because I got Polish ears.
I can do ear tricks.
Yeah, that's the African. That's the African in you. See,
yeah,
me,
my tribe, Jay,
my shit don't even bend.
Ears.
My shit don't even bend.
I
right
ain't
here.
do ancestry.
See, that's your problem.
What's my problem?
At least I know what I am. You mad as shit because you don't know who the fuck you are.
I'm not even mad or disappointed.
So what are you?
I'm happy. I'm happy that Montega Yates in the building.
I'm not gonna race shame anybody or what is that? Heritage shame anyone.
You know what? That's great to have to say that. It just sucks to have to say that because you know the sensitivity of
that's what I'm saying. We're playing around.
Society.
I just want people to know that these are all jokes. Yeah, you know? I'm not here. I'm not shaming anybody.
Black people are the most inclusive people. We don't give a fuck.
I'm too many things to judge anybody. That's the problem.
We really don't. Like, if you grew up in the hood with us, you are with us. Like,
yeah, facts.
Like that's just what it is.
It's funny. I said facts. I didn't grow up in the hood.
Honestly, I didn't even know everything I was until I was fucking until I did the DNA test. Right. So it's like we don't even be knowing. We just be knowing that we black. You know.
Yeah, because really, look. Just look at hip hop culture in general. Like, it's Asian rappers, it's white rappers. Like, it's rappers of every walk of life.
So's an Asian rapper.
I am. I do K-Trap.
K-Trap.
That's crazy.
She killed that. You killed that. I ain't gonna hold you. Yo, but hold up. I want to make a point though, the sensitivity of people because like I think, you know, there's stereotypes associated to every culture.
Hell yeah.
Every race, you know, every ethnicity, every gender. It don't really matter. There's stereotypes attached to it, right? And those stereotypes don't come from nowhere. They come because you know, you see enough people that look and are that do that thing, so it becomes a stereotype.
They're placed upon
and sometimes they're just funny.
They are.
They're just funny. Like you know, our differences are funny. It don't. Mean
I just put up a joke the other day, and somebody inboxed me and was like, "You don't think this is insensitive?" And I was just like, "Wow, I can't even." And I'm Asian. So I had like used this filter where it was like an Asian dude, and I'm like on FaceTime, and I was actually at the casino with Jay, and I just took a random video of myself, and I was singing Snooze. So I put it up on a FaceTime video with an Asian man, and I was like me buttering up my Asian trick so he can help me cheat at the casino.
Oh, I seen that post.
So somebody going to inbox me and was like, "This is rude as hell." I was like, "Why? I'm fucking Asian."
Yo, you can't say shit on shit.
Like I can't be racist against my own people. Can
I said it on the podcast. I was like, yo, I don't eat potato salad. You know the type of people that was.
I'm telling you, I said I didn't like sweet tea, and niggas call me a serial killer on Facebook. That's why I don't put nothing up there.
Nah, motherfuckers starting to pull up on me. I saying like potato salad. They was like, nah, nigga.
They tried to beat you the fuck up.
They was like, I just posted that I was making potato salad. And then you said on your podcast,
not the potato salad.
You don't like the potato salad.
Not the potato
it was
salad.
Like, Scoop, you coming at me, nigga? Because I said
I ain't put raisins in mine.
Yeah, they was like, yo, I just posted I was making potato salad.
Yo, it really be.
And then 2 weeks later on the podcast, you said
it really be like that though.
Yo, people be so quick to want to be mad about some shit, yo.
It be making it worse. What be making it worse though is the fact that you just might have seen somebody's potato salad and just posted about it, and then people be like, "Shit, you talking about my fucking potato?" Like, nigga, I just happened to be at the supermarket.
Dream about potato salad.
I was at the supermarket and see some nasty ass potato salad, and I decided to fucking tweet about it.
How vain are we as humans that every post that everybody else makes
is about you?
Oh man. Yo, that might be the most profound shit ever in history. Nah, for real. Motherfucker be thinking.
I don't even know you.
Word. You can make a post about some shit and a nigga be like, yo, I took a picture wearing that. Like, nigga, I don't even. Like, I prefer not to put
honestly, that is why I do not post on Facebook. Like, I put up a post the other day on Facebook.
Yeah, it's mainly Facebook.
And it was like,
hold on, we're not Facebook shaming though.
No, we're not Facebook shaming. But I did stop posting on there because I put up a post. It was like, I got friends who got felonies, degrees, and LLCs, you know, and they all taught me something. And here comes the fucking Facebook Rangers that don't have nothing to do with their lives. This one dude puts like 8 paragraphs, like, why would you want to be friends with a felony who could go, they can't even go out the country, they can't even, I'm like,
and you was talking about Ye the whole time. That's crazy. No, I'm talking Ye.
Right?
He's not a felon.
But I'm just saying though, it's like, why do I care that you feel this way? That's what I don't get about people. Like, why do you think I want to hear 8 paragraphs about why you don't want to hang out with felons, my nigga? And then the thing is, then it was the felons on my page writing back to this nigga. I'm like,
they about to get at him.
Yo, they was mad and said, like, I got 8 fucking businesses, nigga. I'm like, don't argue with. I was like, please don't argue with this person.
I got 8 businesses. Pull up to one of them, nigga.
Yeah, like, and I mean, they was, and I knew niggas was gonna talk their shit. I'm like, bro, who are you and why are you here? Like, I literally this person wasn't even my friend on Facebook. I'm like, you just searching words and just hopping on posts, just doing shit.
That's how you know you popping though. Oh shit.
Oh, look at us.
We got Rubies on the John. Look at that.
Yeah.
That was the first time we was here.
We was mad color coordinated, me and Rand.
We was mad fucking tight quarters.
I could throw my bows tonight.
Yeah, you keep hitting me.
I didn't hit you yet.
All right, yo, Jim Jones. You got these. Jim Jones though. Jim Jones went on.
I mean, he's been on a run.
He's been going crazy talking about Pusha T.
Oh, he talking about everything.
But why he don't like Pusha T?
Didn't he cut his hair?
You didn't see his skirt?
Whose skirt?
You didn't see Pusha T?
No.
In a skirt?
I seen the little. I seen the.
But Jim Jones ain't mentioning no damn skirt though. Jim Jones ain't mentioning no skirt though. I hear you, but he not talking about that.
Jim Jones cut his braids, right?
No, he got braids.
Oh, so was it like a braid battle?
Nah.
So like niggas was saying who got better braids?
Yo, he was just saying that because Pusha is listed. One of those publications, Rolling Stone.
Yeah, it was the Rolling Stone. I think
said that Pusha T is top 50 rappers of all time.
Okay, and what is Jim Jones trying to prove? That he's
saying that Pusha T not top 50. He's not saying that he is. He's just saying Pusha not top 50. Like niggas in my hood, we didn't want to be like Pusha T. Don't nobody want to.
I mean, y'all niggas.
Okay, he's from Virginia,
yeah.
And he's from Virginia. He's not from.
Y'all niggas is like.
Do you think that Pusha T is top 50? Yeah, think about it.
I gotta think about it because I know.
I mean, but who's saying put that Jim Jones on?
A lot of people.
You get what I'm saying?
That
like that's my thing.
You know what I'm saying? But
do you think Pusha T top 50 for you?
I'm just saying though, like.
Do you think
for
he's
me?
top 50? For you? I mean, you could think about it, but I just want if you just had to guess, like, do you think he's your top 50?
I would say that he would not be in my top 50, but if I had to choose who would be in the top 50 over the other, it would be Pusha T over Jim Jones.
Yeah, see, the problem, and I hear you, the problem is that Jimmy is being clear that he's not saying that he should be.
No, I know. That's why I asked you what
he's comparing Pusha to other people.
Right.
Okay.
Which is almost like
that's why I was asking you the premise of the video.
And then he said, what was he at the Breakfast Club?
So he never.
Yo, the nigga Jim Jones did that shit multiple times.
Said like, name 5 Pusha T songs.
Yeah.
Like, and
he did say name 5 of my songs. He did ask.
Okay, well, yeah, he's right though if he say that. So yeah, maybe he got a point.
I mean, but it's mad people on that top.
So I didn't know the premise of the video. I didn't know if he was trying to say that he deserved to be there over him. But what you're saying is he just literally just was saying that Pusha T didn't deserve to be there. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
Like on the spot, I don't think I could name
wrong.
5 Lil Wayne songs. That don't mean I don't think Lil Wayne should be.
No, yeah,
in the top 10.
Yeah,
like.
Yeah, because you know what though, that's a great point. Because I'm assuming what you're saying is you believe in what Lil Wayne's greatness,
right?
But you're not the biggest Lil Wayne fan personally, right?
And that's how I feel with Pusha T.
So that's a very, very important point. Like you think about that, right? Like if you might say this person belongs in a certain spot on this list, but
you're not personally a fan.
Hold on, let me
but how is that, right?
No, but just like that's what I'm trying to say. Like for me,
that's some human shit.
I can't name 5 Pusha T songs. I can name more Jim Jones songs, but I know that y'all niggas could name more Pusha T songs.
And if we couldn't, so even or you say niggas in general.
That's what I mean.
Because, so you think
y'all
Pusha
listen
T?
to a lot of Pusha T. So my thing is, everybody I know, I heard them say they listen to more Pusha T recently than putting on a Jim Jones song.
So people whose musical opinions you respect,
correct, are listening to Pusha T. They're not saying, "Oh, I just listened to the new Jim Jones." Jim Jones just dropped a project.
Yo,
none of the people that I talk to about hip hop have ever said they listen to that shit.
I like Jim Jones personally.
And I'm not. That's what I'm saying.
I
but
do like Jim
y'all
Jones,
all listen to Pusha T new shit. I even heard. I haven't watched the Arby's commercial. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not putting Jim Jones projects above Pusha T projects.
And we're not doing that. I'm just saying in general. I'm talking
about me personally.
I agree with Truth is saying because I'm not a fan of Pusha T, but I do feel like he's somewhere. If somebody made a list, I could see people putting him in the top 50 because of his impact and how people like his music.
Yeah, you know what though, man? Like sometimes it's the way that things are presented. The way that you carry yourself. Pusha T carries himself like he's an elite artist. One of the things that he does to carry himself that way is he doesn't release a whole bunch of music. Like I'm saying, it's like when Pusha T come out, it's like, oh, Pusha will announce his album a year before this shit gonna drop.
And he's very mysterious because he's not like he don't have album covers with his face on it. Like he's just he's a mysterious person.
I mean, his production is. I mean, you had Swiss Beats, Kanye,
Pharrell.
You got the cheat
That
codes.
was like. That was your whole album there, and you got a verse by Jay-Z. It was like Jim Jones.
He got a verse from Jay-Z. Where's the
like Jim Jones can't compete with that. Like,
yeah, I just think that Well, all right. Well, this was what happened in my comments when I made a post about it. Motherfuckers saying that Jimmy's doing that to support Drake because Jimmy's trying to get down with Drake.
Okay, well,
that's what they're saying is really the whole big picture.
So he has a different intent behind why he's doing it.
That's what I'm hearing. I didn't even think about that. I just made a post. I was like, why Jim Jones coming at Pusha T? And somebody was like, ever since he performed with Drake at the Apollo, he been trying to get an OVO chain. And
so he's dick eating.
That's what they say. They saying that.
Okay, that's cute.
But you know, Jimmy typically is a nigga that we don't want to like associate that with.
I mean,
or associate with that.
I mean, you never know when people get into certain positions in their life. You don't know where he might be at right now mentally or just career wise. So it's so funny because the Jim Jones topic on our list.
29. I don't necessarily agree with that.
What?
Yeah, that's kind of early in the list.
Oh, Push.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he number 29 on your list?
It's so funny. I'm not sure if he's top 50 for me. I'm not sure.
Oh.
You know what though? You know what happens though?
You buy tickets to his concert.
I did. Well, I didn't buy tickets, but I went to his concert. But that sounded crazy, but it's the truth. And it was lit. I was very impressed when I went to his show. What happens whenever I make a list of rappers? I never made a list of 50, and I'm going to.
That's a big ass fucking
list. Now we
list.
talk about it, I'm going to do it, but I never made a list of 50. Like
you need a dry erase board for something like that, so you can keep erasing and swapping people
That's
and shit.
Problem.
It's gonna be like a draft.
Yo, I can do 5. I can do 10.
You gonna have to have 100 and do it like a draft, because
because the thing what happens even when I do a top 10, like 5, I'm pretty good with. Don't ask me now, but if I do 5, I'm pretty good with 5. Once I start doing 10, I'll name 10. And somebody be like, well, what about so-and-so? And I'd be like, oh,
yeah, that's what I mean.
So I feel like if I did 50, that's happened a million times. But I do think, I don't know if I can name 50. 50 is tough. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like 10, 20 for a nigga like me that's really into rap. 10, 20, I can do writing it down.
I feel like you'd be able to write down 50 people, but it's the order in which you put them in that would make it so hard.
But once I get past 20, I feel like it's going to be difficult to write people.
No, that's what I mean. So it's like, but once you get the people down, it's like you said, once you get past the first 20 people, you're going to be like, where do I rank these people?
Because they're so hard to even think of, it's going to be hard to rank them.
No,
yeah.
I think it's a lot easier than you realize.
I'm gonna do it, yo.
That's what I'm saying. You could, I think off the top, you could write 50 rappers down, but then once you
like states, you know what I'm saying, and look at the dopest people from those states, you're gonna obviously have a lot of people.
But then once you go to put them up against each other, that's what he said. You're gonna have to make like a bracket. You're gonna have to play their music, do like a little verses real quick, and be like, yeah, this one's better than another one.
Damn, I gotta give myself homework to do this shit.
But then it's gonna be like, what aspect are you looking at it from? Are you looking at it from commercial success? Are you looking at it from straight lyrics?
Everything I be taking into consideration.
I'm about to say hits.
Everything I take into consideration. It's going to be, how do I feel about this artist?
Presence.
Because sometimes, all of those elements can affect how I feel about them. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just somebody that's like, yeah, you spit more punchlines per, you know what I'm saying? Right. That matters to me, you know what I'm saying, from a technical standpoint, but there's other rappers that don't do all that I'm still a fan of, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's gonna be a lot of that in there. A lot of rapidy rap shit in my list, you feel me, that may not be in other niggas' list, but there's gonna be some artists that are more, vibey, hit record type niggas that I can't deny. Right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I Pusha T over Jim Jones though, and not necessarily from a technical standpoint. I mean, I do think Pusha might have the edge on a technical standpoint too, but it's not like.
So who do you think Drake would do a song with before right now, Jim Jones or Pusha T?
Jim Jones, 100%. Pusha T and Drake, they beef. They don't fuck with each other.
Yeah,
so.
they're not even the same kind of. I couldn't see it.
I mean, and Drake just did a versus. I'm not versus, but a concert.
But what song do you think? Meaning, like, what song do you think would be a better song?
All right, okay. If you're saying like that, then
Drake and Pusha T.
Yeah, for sure, 1,000%. But I just think that I do think Jimmy's a really good rapper. Like, and he's on some like most improved rapper shit.
No,
like,
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he on some like, cause he started off and it was like, whatever. I mean, he eventually caught that hit with Ballin'.
Right.
He caught that hit, and then from there though.
But that was
American Gangster was my album.
That was
Jay-Z.
Not even because he was rapping.
No, he had an American Gangster too.
Jimmy? I don't know that one.
That Ballin' wasn't because it was like
not lyrically
he was rapping. Crazy. It was the hook, the beat, and the timing of it all.
Songwriting
right,
ability.
Songwriting.
Yeah.
And Ron Browse.
Yeah.
Ron Browse, what?
That Ron Browse created that like sound during that era.
That was Max B.
I know that Max B sung on it. I'm talking about that sound and that era in New York. Like I feel like Ron Browse paved the way for that. Like when they did that Pop Champagne song, then they had Ballin'. Wasn't that all within the same era?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know what year.
That's what I'm saying. That Ron Browse produced Ether. Like, you get what I'm saying? I just feel like Ron Browse kind of created a sound out there.
I never thought about that.
That's what I was talking about. Like that type of sound. Like it was an era out there. That's what I think he had a hit record during the right era that had the right sound.
I met Ron Browse.
I called the Ron Browse era.
Where he came from though, that's night to day. Like
from Jimmy. Yeah.
Because I know Currency got an album produced by Static Selector, and he got a song on there with Jimmy, and it's probably like one of the dopest songs on there. It really opened my eyes up to like, damn, this nigga really rapping now. Like, because before he was just an afterthought. It was like Cam and Jewels, like that. You know what I'm saying?
Summer in Miami was my shit.
Yeah. Jimmy. I mean, because he wasn't trash,
right?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Jimmy he was good, but he eventually turned into like ooh. You know, a rapper who, when he raps after his bars, you say, "Oh, okay." Right. You feel me? Like, and that to me be what I look for all the time. You feel me? Like, I'll hear somebody rap, and it's like, okay, you can rap.
What's your just right now, last week or two? What's the hottest verse you done heard?
I'm gonna be honest. Does it have to be somebody that's like a celebrity?
No.
Cell Block dropped two videos on Instagram, and one of them was about like purpose and just life. Yo, that nigga is fucking fire.
He be rapping
that shit. Yeah, that nigga be rapping. And it's very intentional. Like, I like the intention behind it. Like, it's very purposeful.
Yeah, shout out Cell Block for real. Yeah, definitely. I fuck with Cell Block. Damn, you said best verse.
I'm gonna tell you mine.
Go ahead.
Big Sean got a verse on
the Alchemist beat
on Larry June.
Yeah, on the Alchemist beat.
That nigga snap
on the Alchemist beat.
I like Big Sean. I always liked him. I always felt like he was the underdog, and Kanye kind of played with him.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know over the past week. I mean, I've been listening to a lot of old shit. The shit that I have been listening to is not like bars shit. Like, you feel me? I mean, I listened to the Swiss Beats Hip Hop 50 joint.
So how was his project?
Swiss Beats joint? It's cool.
Can I get light to it? He got some shit on there for me to get light to?
Probably one joint.
Okay.
Yeah, probably one joint. I fuck with it though. He got the Scarlet joint on there.
I love his party music.
Yo, I listened to an old ass Swiss Beats album the other day, or a couple songs from it, because that played and like other Swiss Beats albums came out. So I played some shit from 2002 or some shit like that. And it was like a Swiss Beats album. It had Eve on it and all type of shit. And I was like, yo, I don't know who got the dopest verse. Royce the 5'9", maybe. I don't know. It's Black Thought. Black Thought got an album called Glorious Game. Yeah. And what was the joint? It was a joint on here though. The Weather. No, was it The Weather? I don't know. I'm not. But yeah, it's dope. Black Thought be rapping.
So y'all gonna listen to what's his name's album?
Who?
Y'all boy. He's about to drop an album.
What boy?
What's his name?
She talking about Black Harlow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to it. Yeah. I'm not. I mean, I like Jack Harlow.
Like I wanted to know how do y'all feel like it was like culture vulture
Is it him with the
of
shirt
him?
off and where
Yeah,
was
like
that?
he was like in the hood, like
I
with
think
his
not
shirt
in the-
off. And
I think he probably was in front of his crib or some shit,
Right.
his old crib.
Yeah.
I think because it was like it should like some country like.
no,
he from
that's what I
Kentucky.
mean. Like it's that's what I mean. Is he from like? That's what I was trying to ask y'all. I'm like, do y'all feel like that is like where he was from? Like that was the environment he grew up in?
I would really bet money that wherever he was somewhere that he used to be. I don't know if it was his crib where he grew up at. But I believe just from looking at that picture.
So you felt that it was like very authentic. Him just having his shirt off.
I mean, having his
in
shirt
that
off
place.
is. I mean, I don't know about the shirt off, but maybe that's where he used to have his shirt off, and they used to be out there playing as little
okay.
kids.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I'm just saying. I think that the location. Now, the fact that he used that for a rap album. You feel what I'm saying? Because, but you know what though?
He probably was like, let me take it back to where I ripped my, spit my first rhyme.
Yeah.
You know,
but you know, niggas though, like, we be doing shit that other niggas do too, but we just niggas, so so it don't be looked at the same way. I am saying so.
As
hear
a rap
you.
artist, it's within the genre.
It's within the culture, right? So I'm like,
If he would have just had on a dirty shirt, it would have been more believable.
yeah. He's also funny though.
No, that's what I'm
Like, the
saying.
nigga- the
like,
nigga's funny, like
I
Jack-
don't know. I seen it, and he just looks like Nacho Libre. It's just, I don't know. Like it's like Nacho Libre in the hood.
But
like,
from the looks of that cover and like him like flexing and being like that, I just hope that it's
That
a
the
rap.
bars are hard.
It's a rap album.
That the bars are hard.
Give us some
Okay,
bars.
yes.
Because Jack Harlow does have lyrical talent. Like
He does. I
I've
do
heard
like
him,
Jack
I've heard
Harlow.
him rap on some shit, and even on like the girl type songs, his bars don't be whack. It just don't be like for me. Like you know what I'm saying, it's like I'm not gonna listen to this on my own. I'll play it the one time and be like, all right, cool. You made this for like your girl fans and it's gonna work for you. And you're gonna make some money. You're gonna do your thing.
this is Loverboy stuff.
Yeah, like salute, my nigga. Like you are a sex symbol, right? There's chicks out there that like Jack Harlow.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
No, I didn't know that as a man, I thought y'all would pause something like that. Like you can identify a man as a sex symbol.
I can identify any person as a sex symbol. It's
Okay, look, I'm all for it. I
it's
just
not-
wanted to make
it's
sure.
not
I know
like- it's
Mikey
not
would
like-
have been pausing this
he
up and
would've,
down
he
the
would've.
whole.
He was like, "Whoa, I'm
shit.
leaving."
He'd have been like,
But to be clear though, like a sex symbol is not meaning like I think you're sexy. It means that I have heard other people say that you're sexy.
I don't know. A sex symbol to me is you're wanted by anybody.
Anybody,
Wow.
Yeah.
any sex.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure there's some dudes that want Jack Harlow too, probably. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
I mean, I'm just saying.
He's not
I'm
your
fully-
sex symbol.
Fuck
You just know that
no.
he is a sex symbol.
Anyway, I guess as a nigga calling a man a sex symbol is not hitting. But what I'm saying is
No, I know what you mean.
he make music for chicks and chicks be fucking with him. You feel me? And
Well,
that's-
maybe that's why he did that album cover. He was like, I want people to know that
And
this
that's
is
what
my
I'm worried
gutter
about.
shit. This is my gutter shit.
well, no,
Yeah,
maybe
no.
but I don't know if the shirt off shit was for the chicks. That's why I'm like, come on.
I think he wanted
No,
to
that's
feel
for
like
those
he.
who don't really know that'll believe that he on that type time, but he not. You know what I'm saying? Like any real.
All
street
he
person
needed was
gonna
like a
know,
blicky
you're-
in the waistband. And
If
I
he
think
had a blick,
that would have been.
yo, but he said, but yo, I like the fact that it's he dropped it today, and the album comes out like
Friday,
tomorrow.
I think.
It drops when we drop this episode type shit. So I was like, okay, like he on some. I've been working. He been in the public eye. He
was on that joint like.
He be with
I think he's gonna be in there talking heavy. I'm ready for it. Show him.
Oh,
Listen,
no, you know
Jack
what it is.
Harlow.
You know what it is because
Listen,
that movie dropping.
I fuck with it.
White
Movie
Man Can't
dropping.
Jump.
Yeah, that's what he doing.
Oh,
Yeah, White Man Can't Jump come
We
out
get
this
it
week too, I
now.
think.
So
He's
is
dropping
he
an
in
album
it?
on the
He
same day.
capitalizing.
Is he in it?
Yeah, he's
got
the white
he got the,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, and the
He
new White
really
Man
here.
Can't
See,
Jump.
y'all didn't say this from the beginning.
He got his
You
no
are a
balance
marketing
building, like, he in
genius.
the
Jack
way right
Harlow,
I
DM
just-
me.
Yeah, I just want to. Jack Harlow DM her. I do want to hear if he's rapping though. I want to hear if he's like rapping.
Of course he's rapping if he's in White Man Can't Jump. You know they needed music for the soundtrack.
That's hard. That's hard.
That's funny.
I want to know who's going to play Rosie Perez. Was that her name?
That is Rosie Perez.
Yeah, it was Rosie
I
Perez.
loved her. I loved her back in the day. She
What was
was
her
a
name in
fucking
that movie?
I don't remember.
vibe.
She went on Jeopardy.
She was a fucking
did.
She
vibe.
went on Jeopardy and that shit and was killing it. You remember?
Who you pointing
Jay
at?
don't remember.
Oh.
What?
The original White Men Can't Jump movie. You saw that?
I was born in '96, bro.
You can see it before. You see
Right.
movies that was out before
The
you was
crazy
born,
thing is
Jay.
you look like you look like you could be her niece
Jay.
though.
You've seen movies that came out before you was born, right? I have. All right, but you ain't see that one. That wasn't one of the ones that came by. Oh, you born what year?
96.
You saw it Friday?
Yes.
That was
Right.
95.
You seen The Matrix?
95.
You seen The Matrix?
Yes.
What year was that?
I don't know.
I saw Friday 95. I'm trying to think movies that came out like right before she was born.
Yeah, that was 95 though.
We did see one when he came down.
You saw Ninja Turtles movies?
Absolutely.
Okay. This came out before you was born too. Yo, that's crazy.
Oh no,
yo.
sidebar. New Ninja Turtles movie look crazy though.
It's a new one?
Yes.
I know the graphics is wild.
Hold on, no. Is it CG or is
Uh
it like?
oh. What was that? That sounded.
Is it CG or is it a
You got PTSD.
It's a live action?
No. It's a cartoon.
Oh,
What's his
okay.
name? Seth Rogen is.
Oh, I seen that.
Ice Cube in it. I think
I
Ice
seen
Cube is
that.
like fucking.
I
That's
did.
supposed to be banging.
It's like a reimagining.
It's not out yet.
It's a
Yeah.
reimagining. No, I saw the
Yeah.
trailer or whatever they had. It's like a reimagining of the
I'm
Turtles.
going to
That's
see
gonna
that.
be
Yeah, I gotta
lit.
watch that.
Yeah.
But because the last Turtle movies that was like real movies was
Yeah, they was bad.
Michael Bay, I think did
Yeah,
them.
it was bad.
Yeah, they was crazy. But the
I
original
mean, I
joints,
watched them, but
yeah, of course. I'm a turtle nigga. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, it's my childhood.
Oh. I don't know what I ain't know what turtle nigga men.
I'm
You
a
know?
ninja.
I'm old.
Yeah.
I'm a turtle nigga. I'm like, oh,
Ninja
okay.
Turtle, like
All
fan
right.
nigga.
yeah.
But yeah, I grew up with that shit.
No, everything
man.
means something nowadays. I don't know. I can't be agreeing to shit.
She said, "What exactly?"
I watch
is
turtles.
a
I'm a turtle nigga.
I'm a turtle nigga. I don't know what the fuck that means.
It's called Nigga Turtle.
Yeah, I'm a nigga turtle. Not the Ninja Turtle, but
Right.
the nigga turtle. That's hard. Yo, shout out to Ye, man. Shit was real. She was drinking Henny and all that, and then she's like, she
You
changed on us.
always keep saying it.
She switched
He
up
gonna
on us.
say
Anybody that
you
drink
met
Henny
me.
is
He
all
gonna
right
say
with
you started hanging out with me and transferred over to tequila and I
Yeah.
ruined it.
I see y'all at the change event. I come through with a fucking liter of Henny. I'm
He's
like,
still mad about that.
I'm like Jade and so I ain't really know so like that. I'm like, y'all here? What's up? We gonna drink. Y'all were like,
We're like, no.
we drink
we
tequila.
drink tequila. I was like, God damn, but Jade, you used to.
Chill, yo.
My feelings hurt, but it's cool though. It's all up. Nah, I just want to big you up though. I fuck with you, Jade. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, always.
It'd be like that.
Shit, man. This is a good one.
I can't with you.
So a fan purchased a billboard in Georgia asking Ice Spice to come to their graduation.
That's lit.
So they purchased a billboard, and hold up, the nigga, he graduated from college, so he in the picture with like bands on him and shit, like he got money out, and he's like, Ice
Look,
Spice,
go hard or go home.
he's like, Ice Spice, like come to my
He
graduation.
like we could pay that booking fee.
Yo, hold on, I wish I had his. I'm about to find it. His name, his Instagram name is like it's like Munchie something.
Oh, okay. He not playing. He pulled out all the fucking stops as he should. He like, look, I got money, bitch. I eat munch for lunch. Like, you know, he pulled out all the stops. Like, you have no reason not
his
to
name is
show
like
up.
Munchie something, yo. Hold
You have
on,
no reason not to pull up.
y'all.
Oh, shit. On my song. He was mad.
Y'all supposed to be looking this up for me. Hold up. There it is. Wait, invitation to aspire. He's an aspiring rapper.
That's good marketing for him too.
Yes, he's an aspiring rapper,
Because
and
we looked him up. So
on a large billboard which sits above a logo for Georgia State's Georgia Panthers athletics, the invite reads, "Dear Ice Spice, I'm feeling you. Love Munchie."
aww.
That's not cute. That was cute.
You thought I was feeling you?
He's saying it
I
because
think
her
I'm
song.
feeling you. You thought I was feeling you?
He trying to book her. He trying to get her to
Lil
come to
Munchie
his
baby.
graduation. I mean, she the one that have a song about, wanting a mind. So.
His shit is Lil Munchie baby.
He trying to get his clout so he can get his music popping. I feel him.
Yo. So, do y'all think she's gonna go to the graduation?
No.
You never know. Honestly, if I was her PR, I would tell her to. If I was her PR and I went to school, I have a business management degree and I went to school for marketing. If I was her PR, they send that invoice, I would have her show up. Just because he went that length to do that. Like, that's a good PR stunt for them on their end.
Yeah.
With her being a new artist. And the thing is, back in the day, niggas went to niggas' proms. Like, Kobe went to prom with somebody. Brandy went to prom with somebody.
No, Kobe went to prom or Brandy.
Oh, yeah, he
He
did.
went to her prom.
Yeah,
I mean,
but it was
she
other.
was a celebrity though.
But there's other people though that have gone to prom with people. You get what I'm saying?
Right, so you think she is gonna show up to the graduation?
I said it would be smart to.
You would tell her to.
Yeah.
Watch you.
I mean, if he got that bread.
Yeah, so I'm saying he got the booking fee. Yeah.
He got that.
He's
bread.
in Georgia.
And to be honest, if he was smart, if they do contact him, I would do a GoFundMe from the school, like for the students. Like if we all pitch in, we can get the bitch. We can get the girl to come.
Get the girl. Yeah, I think she's.
I mean, there's gonna be people that don't give a fuck, but there's gonna be a lot of people. They're young. They're graduating from college. They're all gonna pay for a free concert from Ice Spice.
I think. Yeah, I think she's gonna go.
And to say that she came to their graduation, like that's lit.
And he was able to do it. It's like a great story. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I think she's gonna go. The only thing that she might not. What'd you say?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a good opportunity for her, just in general.
Yeah, I think so. I just know that she been doing a lot of shit though, man.
The problem is, it's not her giving up the coins. She works for somebody. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's not up to her. If she, when she show up places, she got other people that got to be paid. So
do you think that she's going to be successful as a model?
I think she's beautiful.
I mean, all right, you think she's beautiful?
And I'm going to be honest, her look, it's a good look for society when it comes to fashion. She has that innocence. They like that. They like that innocence. She got the red hair.
I think her future as a model is brighter than her future as a rapper.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I even really just read up on her story. She wasn't even really going hard for music at the time. Like things just aligned for her in the right way. Where she was at her music career wasn't like she was going hard trying to, what I'm saying, become the next breakthrough artist. I forget what it was, but it was like just happened chance that the right person heard her at the right time and said, like you said, you got a great image to go along with some decent music. Let's push that because you have a
and
package.
Her producer, she's a part of a pair. You get what I'm saying? Ryder, he's the one making the beats, and they have a sound of their own. So, and even with her EP, he produced her whole EP. So it's like you come with the image, you come with a good product, and you have a producer already in house. So I feel like it's kind of like with the Hit Kid shit with Glorilla. You get what I'm saying? It's like you have two people who are very talented. It's like you find your way in front of the right eyes. And I fuck with it, and I like to see her modeling. I think she's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, she looks good. She does.
So then, because that just made me think about something. Safari and Nicki. So are we saying that a female artist needs the voucher from a good producer to be put in that scenario?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I think that's why she rose to fame so fast. You get what I'm saying?
Maybe this particular artist.
No, that's what I mean. Like in her case, I think because she had great production, they had a good sound. That's why it went as fast as it did. Like I think that if she had those same bars on a worse production or something that was lackluster, it wouldn't have went as far. But because that was a banging ass beat, New York drill was just coming in. You get what I'm saying?
A popular female artist that hasn't been propelled from a male artist.
Cardi B.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I don't know who I can't think of a male artist that propel her. Yeah. I mean,
in a roundabout way, Stevie J.
That ain't. I mean, she's not known for that.
I'm about to say, and then
that's how
Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, but
Megan Thee Stallion.
No.
Who propelled her?
Jay-Z.
Tory Lanez.
Jay-Z.
No, not Jay-Z. She was already popping. She had Big Ol' Freak and all that stuff before she got signed to Roc Nation.
Yeah, but that's what propelled her career though, because that's why them niggas in Rap A Lot was upset.
But she already had a buzz with all her mixtapes and stuff. She already had a really big buzz. Meaning Ice Spice don't even have the catalog that Megan had before she got signed to Roc Nation, and we're saying that she propelled. So what I'm saying is, Megan, she was able to get that type of stardom.
Ice Spice catalog is real light.
No, that's what I'm saying, and I feel like Megan had a way bigger buzz, and she did that on her own before she got to.
I don't know about buzz, but she had a bigger catalog though. Well, Megan is a different type of rapper than Ice Spice. Megan's a real rapper.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, no disrespect to Ice Spice. Megan is she cares a lot about the craft of bars.
I mean, now I feel like I'm hoping that she's going to get back into it. I feel like it fell off. She started making a lot of gimmicky stuff.
Yeah, for me though, to put you in that category, I just got to see something. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first hear about most rappers, I'll Google them and look and see what they got on YouTube or whatever. You feel me? So when I first heard of Meg, I saw a cipher of her with like some niggas, and they was like on a rooftop. You know what I'm saying? And like it was niggas spitting, and she spit. I was like, oh, she's a rapper. You know
She has a lot of freestyles
that was before,
too,
like, you know, all the other shit. There's nothing like that with Ice Spice. You're not gonna. You're not.
She has like Megan used to rap, like do car freestyles and stuff before she got on.
And that's what I mean. There's no disrespect to rappers that are in the same lane as an Ice Spice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's room for that too. But I can't compare them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can compare like Ice Spice to another rapper
because you got rappers and you have artists.
I guess I hear you. I know what you mean by it. But when you say that out loud, sometimes people put the word artist above the word rapper. Even though it could just be two different things. The way you saying it. Right. But some people be like, yeah, I'm not just a rapper. I'm an artist.
I like when we was coming up, we had a thing like, you know, if you called yourself an MC, we'll turn the radio on, and whatever station we click on, you had to be able to at least ride the beat. You know what I'm saying? Like that to us was like, you know, like a lot of niggas can write a song and then go in the booth and then perform that song, but then other niggas could just like, I'm about to freestyle. It don't matter where I'm at. I can spit bars. Like that's what I'm saying. A rapper, you know what I'm saying? An artist is like, y'all can put it together, but you might not be able to put me on the spot, and I could just drop something right now. Like
that remind me of that topic of how niggas are doing karaoke now.
What you mean?
Like meaning like now when you go to concerts, instead of people actually really sitting there and rapping the lyrics and doing what they need to do. Yeah, they're playing the track in their mouth, you know, they're lip singing.
Jadakiss really did a lot to help the cause of not doing that anymore. People still do it, but it was niggas that was doing it that's not doing that shit no more. Once he was on stage at the verses and was like, niggas rapping over the words.
No, but the thing is, what I did was I went down a rabbit hole of the younger artists, not even the artists that we're listening to. Sure. And a lot of them, their whole careers are based off of just going places and letting the track play and just skipping around or getting sturdy or whatever. And they're not even doing anything.
They're not even rapping and I'm singing a song or nothing. Now, you 1,000% right. Yeah, definitely.
That's like a whole culture right now. That shit is sad. And I feel bad for the younger kids because they think that's what a concert is. And y'all are wasting y'all money.
Just go up there to see the artists dance around to the music.
Yeah.
I'm here with you and your song is playing.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's just like, no, that's not what I used to go to concerts for. I like niggas that put on shows.
Okay, Troy Ave and my song.
He telling
and Mano.
What Mano do?
What Chano?
Yeah,
Mr.
Chano.
High Hater, what he do?
Nah, Troy Ave just going in on him like.
Oh my god.
Calling him Chano, saying he a 50-year-old broke nigga that.
Well, I'm saying the Mano said he took Troy Ave's chain, or he came into possession of Troy Ave's chain, and then he found out that it was fake. But then he kept this chain for like many years, and then they have pictures of him wearing the chain.
So he stole the nigga's
allegedly.
chain.
Huh?
So he stole it.
Well, he came into possession of it.
So it just fell into his hands.
He came into possession of it.
I just feel like if my possessions come into your possession and you do not give me back my possession, I do not retrieve my possessions, you are now a thief.
He might have wanted it.
And then you got the nerve to wear it?
Well, hold on. How you gonna roast me for wearing your fake chain?
Who? Troy roasted him?
Right.
Yeah, Troy is like, he wore the shit, and I had just got it, and I ain't know it was fake, or some shit he said.
Right.
They both sound like.
No, it's weird.
How you gonna wear some other?
No, it's a nice looking chain.
You
no,
just
that's
ratted,
cool,
you
but
just
it's
snitched
like
on somebody. Like, so clearly you're trying to get your credibility back by.
But what does Mano have to do with this?
Because he got the chain.
Well, Mano,
so what does the chain have to do with this?
Mano just randomly like went live or posted some shit and was like, because because Troy Ave name is Mud in the streets in New York. Niggas ain't fucking with him. They say he told. So.
Troy Ave?
Yeah. So Mano like.
It ain't no said that he told.
So
he told something in there and niggas is mad about it. So they like, yo, I got your chain, nigga, from years ago and it's fake. So you pussy. Besides the fact that you told.
I mean, I listened to the Mike Son verse today. It is way better than the Troy Ave verse.
So Troy Ave is he was on live.
When?
Oh no, they've been going like
songs.
Songs.
Oh, okay.
So my son, who he may or may not know, he's like an activist. He did a stretch. I forget what he got.
I don't know.
He was signed to Rough Riders in the early 2000s.
You got locked up?
Yeah, I remember the song. He's like, my song, lefty, gun up in the right palm, popping niggas in they sleep so they die calm, killer be killed. That's the shit that I'm on. Like that was like 03 or some shit. You feel me? And he then got locked up for something. But his verse was like hard on the album. Like that verse was like, we never heard of him before. And this is a Rough Riders compilation. They got motherfucking the Locks on it, DMX on it, you know, all these people, and then my song. And like Cassidy. You feel me? Cassidy was like just, you know what I mean, getting his shit popping. So his verse was dope. He then went to jail for something. And then he came home. When he came home, he's on some like woke activist shit. Heavy. Any black shit going on, like, you know, with the police and shit in the country, he there. Getting arrested. He one of them niggas getting arrested at the joint.
Okay.
I'm saying he be at the joint, you know, the police say something, nah, I'm not moving. You know
he's the first.
I'm not
he the one to yell.
No,
that he
you
not
can't
moving
move
first.
me. I'm within my rights to stand here, officer. You feel me?
He the first one to link his arm with niggas.
Yeah, word.
Okay.
He starts the link. He's like, hey, grab my arm. But nah, my son one of them niggas. So, but he an honorable man though. I'm saying regardless of anything else, he went to jail. He did his time. Niggas do their time. It's really against you telling. Nigga, I did.
No,
stretch.
yeah.
You feel me? So, Troy Ave being a rapper, doing what he do. My son made a record, and then Troy Ave responded, and I think then my son did another one.
I mean,
I really be wanting to be behind the scenes when these niggas hear these songs and then they go to get their car keys to go to the studio to like say something back. Like I be wanting to see that part of it.
Yeah. I mean that's
like, you know, like what is the thought process like when you sitting there listening to the other nigga like, okay, all right, let me grab my key. I gotta hit the studio, put these bars down. Like, have y'all ever had rap beef? Y'all both rap. Y'all ever had rap beef?
I've had rap beef.
And how was you like? Was it an adrenaline rush? Like once you heard that nigga say, you know, and then they get on the track and say some shit that's like halfway true, especially if y'all really know each other. And then funny. Now, like, you know, it's pulling at your heartstrings. Like,
I think I talked about this before on here. So my homie with the Facebook beef shit. So it was a nigga from Akron, and my homie commented a truth about his raps, and he came on my homie. So my homie was like, yo, I don't rap, can you do a song? So I like watched all this niggas videos on YouTube and shit and just roasted him for a whole song, and he never responded, so I felt like I won. Like you know.
Yeah, that's
does it feel like a fight? Like, you know, like do you get the adrenaline rush like when you go to put that track down or like write it? Like,
I mean, it was a very simple battle for me because it was
like, yeah, he didn't even come back with nothing.
No, not that. It was like the internet gave me all the tools I needed to write the song. Like it wasn't like I had to search for bars. It was like, all right, you did this goofy shit, and then you said this goofy shit, and it was just super easy.
Yeah, I mean, I've done a couple diss records about a couple different people back when I used to rap, long time ago. But there was only one where someone rapped about me. Like I rapped about other people before, and because it might have been like something like they were rappers, but they said something about me like in real life, or they disappointed me or disrespected me or some shit. But the only real rap beef that I had was with someone where they made records about me. I'd never to this day heard the songs.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I never to this day, I never heard them.
You didn't want to?
I didn't want to. I just didn't want the energy.
I was about to say, how do you choose your level of discretion with shit like that? It's like, how far do we really go? Like, I've seen people like rap
of course,
beef
niggas told me what he
on
said.
Facebook, and it's like, yo, y'all be like, yeah, that's why your mom used to. I'm like, damn, you telling what niggas' moms used to have roaches and all? Like, it's just like, why are you telling people that?
Told me the content of the joint. I mean, I didn't hear it, but enough people told me, oh, he said this about you. He said this about you. So, you know what I'm saying? So I did feel a way about that, but I just didn't want to like hear the record.
They say you stuttered reading out loud in 4th grade one time. Like that, it's just like, why would you put that out there?
He was like, you stuttered throughout the whole 4th grade. But yeah, that was it though. But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, but to your point though, it's funny because to think of when someone hears somebody diss them on a record, what goes through your head?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Like it's more with me. It was more like heard about somebody.
Like niggas in the booth shadow boxing. Like I feel like I would be like.
It's actually fun though, yo.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is it fun? Is it like, are you angry? Do you have rage? Do you have excitement? Like, is it like being at Six Flags and you in Kingdom Come? Like,
for a rapper that rapped the way I used to rap, it was very fun because that was like, because I always was like an aggressive type of rapper. Okay. It was like I was dissing niggas that I wasn't really dissing niggas. Like I would just say, the invisible opponent. So be rapping. It's like y'all niggas is like this.
You was always on was on like show me my opponent type tip. Like
show me my opponent. I'm still balling. But yes. So it was always like that. So when eventually you have a real opponent, it's like, oh, okay, you give me something to rap about.
Would y'all do battle rap?
I've done battle rap before.
Okay, look at you.
Yeah, I battled before. I mean, I never did it like in the format of like current type of battle rap. It was like very, very long time ago, and it was like over a beat. But I battled. It was at Temple actually. Oh. One time I was in a battle. I didn't do too well.
Oh.
No,
as good as I was at dissing niggas on tracks, that particular battle.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I would be good at battle rap either because I get annoyed and take things personal very fast. So it was like it only take for you to say one thing, like you say something about my kid or my mom or them niggas. They be getting real deep and dirty and gritty and grimy. And it's like you got one chance to slip out some crazy shit, and I might not want to rap no more.
It was like a weekly event they used to throw. And my big homie ran the event. So
it's in Ohio.
Yeah. And it was like a big thing in my hood because like
I always need to know. I always need to know. My bad, go ahead.
But it's like this one club that nobody went to on my block, but for whatever reason that night for that event, like everybody would show up. And of course I go up to battle and it was this white dude. And he was like the fucking B-Rabbit.
He was like the Eminem?
Yeah.
Oh, he was the B-Rad.
Right.
B-Rabbit. No, B-Rabbit was Eminem.
Right. And then when I get up, I got to battle my big homie. Like, and this is like my big homie. So it's like I got to the point where I was like, I'm not even fucking battling him because it felt so weird. I just started rapping to the crowd. Like, But the whole show was set up because like the white dude.
Y'all had like a whole fucking the shelter.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
It was like
literally
like you had to win your round to move on to the next round. Whoever was like the last man standing got to battle the white boy. He was like the boss.
I should have grew up in Ohio.
Now it was a Pokemon training gym, and y'all was
but it was set up because he had like a pre-written verse. He only had to rap one time. You had to like literally beat two or three niggas. Yeah. And then most people was like just rapping off the top of the dome. You could tell because he was so polished to get there. Like you're not gonna beat him because all he gotta do was just sit back the whole night, spit this one verse.
That's how they got me because it was like nigga, I was freestyling like off the top of the head. Right. Word up. And
not everybody had pre-written. And you the only one freestyling.
I'm trying to diss him. I'm trying to diss the nigga like with a freestyle, and he just like spits a verse. It's not even about me, but it's like he just has a verse. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, like that was like part of
he just has a fire verse.
The transition phase of battle rap going from what it once was, because it used to be like you look at the nigga like
you bomb on him,
and you might have like a couple bars, whatever, like this like random shit, but then you gotta get like specific. But like eventually it turned into, okay, I know who I'm battling 2 months from now, so I'm gonna write like the hardest shit about this nigga like right now. You know what I mean? Then but before that it was I got these standard battle verses that could be about anybody. Like I'm gonna fine tune them.
It's like Mad Libs. I'm gonna fine tune them to whoever's in front of me.
Might not even. It's just like I just know that it's gonna be a hard verse where it sounds like I'm talking some shit. You know what I'm saying? But before that it was like you would just freestyle. Like 106 in Park. That's what that was like originally was like
Freestyle Friday.
Yeah, it was freestyling like
Blind Fury.
That's crazy. I got a song back in the day when I used to rap long time ago. I had a song with Poster Boy.
You had a song long
like really over 10 years ago. But I definitely had a track of Poster Boy. Shout out to Fitted. It was Fitted's track.
Poster Boy. Yeah.
He got big off of Freestyle Friday.
Park. Yeah, 106 Park. I remember I'm trying to think, what was this song? Jurassic something? He had a record that was like I want to say it was Swissy. It was called Jurassic.
Yeah, he had a couple joints back in the day. He was fire.
That was the joint. Like
he was fire.
That shit was hard.
It's such a small world because at that same time, another one of my homies had some business with Jim Jones. Had nothing to do with music. But I used to be like, bro, like,
Nigga said had nothing to do with music.
just bring me around real quick, just so I can slide the nigga my little mixtape. Like,
right?
Yeah, it didn't happen though.
Jimmy, especially back then, he would have been the one that you could probably like, get your tape to. Yeah. Like I'm saying, like if you want Cam to maybe see it eventually or some shit, like, because Jim was like a worker. He's a hard worker, which is why he gets so emotional and shit. He can be so attached to shit because the nigga really did put in work.
Right.
You can't take that away from him. You know what I'm saying? Like he one of them niggas. I know niggas like Jim Jones, like, you know what I'm saying, like in real life, like people that have some of his personality traits that I
always think about the first, y'all are men, but I feel like Love and Hip Hop when it first came out, like men and women both watched it, but if you watched the first season of Love and Hip Hop, like that was literally, that show was made for Jim, like it was to follow Jim Jones. And that first season I was like, yo, he's a real nigga. Like
I didn't watch it.
He was putting paws on niggas. Like, he had beat the one nigga up. Like, it was a lot going on just in the matter of, like, the first 2 episodes of that. I found it on Tubi.
Not the first 2 episodes,
I found it on Tubi. The first 2 episodes, he was just going in. I'm like, yo, and that's when they didn't really have any rules. You know, they could just fight or do whatever.
This before Joe Budden was on there?
No, this was the first season ever. This shit was shot in, like, I want to say maybe, like, 2008 or 9. It was the first season. You know, now they're...
Love and Hip Hop been out for that long?
Yeah,
I've never watched it. I've seen it. I just never watched it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, but the first season was about his life. Like, he was the main character, him and Chrissy. And then Yandy was his manager. Like, that whole show was, like, a team of his people. And then he was friends with Fab and Emily and all them.
I feel like initially they had the right idea. You know what I'm saying? But then eventually...
No, but then Mona seen it as something different and bigger, as more of a check. You get what I'm saying? Like it was more marketable.
I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming.
Wait, what?
But they were down bad. Your
parlays ain't
see what I was doing.
They were down
Your
bad.
parlays ain't hitting.
It's funny. I do got a parlay, but I wasn't looking at that. I was looking to see.
They was down bad.
Yeah, they got a play.
Yo, niggas in these sports.
Oh my god. Damn.
Niggas in these sports.
116 to 99.
Yeah, they was down bad.
Lakers lost. I was just seeing because they supposed to put them niggas out. They gonna put them out though.
Yeah,
they gonna put them out because next game in LA.
Yeah,
next game in LA, so they gonna put them out. Anyway, I did put a parlay in, but I ain't gonna check out shit. My shit was looking good though.
I'm about to say
I might be up right now. Fucking with me. Don't ask me to hold nothing. No, I ain't got it. All right, so every week on the Watch This podcast, we do add a song to our playlist.
Oh my god,
we have a playlist on Tidal. I know it's not my turn. It's probably Soul's turn. Hold on.
I feel like it's me.
Yeah, because I know I added last week. It's like never my turn, and then last week it was.
I thought last week it was my turn, but somehow it was your turn.
Nah, it was me. Oh shit! Why is my shit so stupid? All right, play this. Yo, mad fucking songs on here. Yeah, I put on In the Cup with Khalifa last week.
Oh, In the Cup.
Before that, Bodie James. That was Mikey. And then before that, Blap, Jay Worthy was you?
Yeah.
So it is you, Soul. You knew that. I just want to confirm.
But then you said something about Black, right?
No, Blap.
Oh, Blap. Sorry.
Not Six Lack.
That's not his name.
Six Lack.
His name is Black. But he's from the 6.
Oh, he's from Zone 6?
Yes.
Oh, damn. I never figured that out. I never knew that.
That's just like you. Did you ever cleanse yourself from that one day where you kept saying...
Yo, hold the fuck up.
From that one day where you realized the other boy's name and you started bleeding and shit? Did you cleanse yourself from that?
Yo, that shit really,
that was some
really
next
fucked
shit.
me up.
Yo,
y'all niggas, both of y'all looked at me like...
Truth kept telling you shut up and you just kept saying that shit. The next thing you know is blood coming out the corner of your eyeball.
Yeah.
Whatever happened.
That's what I'm saying.
You got the footage, you like...
Yo, I was bleeding. Like, I was bleeding.
I mean, we know that.
Like, what did you do to yourself? Right.
I don't fucking know. I don't got the before. I don't got the before video. I just know at the time, Soul Side was bleeding, and I was bleeding next to my nose.
That's because you.
All because I said the name of Leslie Chow.
Yo, Leslie Chow been shitting. Shout out to her. She had the Nicki Half Pink Half Black song. I'm gonna put on there.
I don't fucking see. Don't got no date on it.
I hope I didn't add this before.
Oh, May 6th. Oh, damn, I can't do it. That's crazy.
I hope I didn't add this before, but yeah, can you pull up the playlist?
What you mean? You let me know. Name the song. I'll let you know if you posted it.
So I want to put "Love Yours" on there by J. Cole.
Critter, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
That's a good one. I mean,
So right now, I just feel like that song has just been ever since like the beginning of the year. It's been resonating with me. I even had a moment like shout out to Critter when we was in Puerto Rico, and I just was like, bro, that song just is so powerful. Like, you know, that song is just very powerful. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. And he made he produced that beat. And that's just an amazing song. And it's just a song that I listen to on a daily basis just to remind myself to always love, you know, my family and what I have in my life. Because at the end of the day, you only get one. So,
like, I feel like I respect the artist more when you do your own production. It's like, because you understand from the conception. Because there's been times like, I'll make a beat and then I'll go back months later and write the song. But then sometimes it's like I just have that vibe to where I'm making a beat and I'll just literally just write the song 5 minutes right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a different. Yeah,
that's a whole different element. But yeah, Critter, he don't write. But I like the fact.
I'm talking about J. Cole. Like,
oh yeah, J. Cole.
A lot of his own
But that's why I said I feel like that makes it even more monumental for the fact that he rapped on somebody else's beat and made that powerful of a song. Like, you get what I mean?
Yeah, because Critical made that. He from
he's from Borough, Big Borough, not the little one.
Little Motown.
But that's my song, man. I've been listening to that song every day.
So "Love Yours" by J. Cole, produced by Critical, is now on the Watch This playlist. It's on Tidal. We got mad fucking songs on there.
Love Yours. That's the message for today.
I had another message.
And what's that?
All right, check it. Give me a beat. You want a beatbox? Yeah,
I'm ready. I'm about to ad lib.
Where the pen? I just make it on the table.
Yeah. You got 2 pens like. Look, my man G's on the camera. Niggas, when I ate some
sandwiches. Okay. What you was eating?
I ate the salmon up.
Okay.
Ooh.
And what else?
This hoe said, "You ain't got no stamina."
Oh, that ain't good. What happened to it?
I'm MC Hammer. Don't make me call my dancers up.
Okay, so you got somebody else to do the work.
I don't.
Yo.
I'm gonna hit the button. Yo, shout out to Mikey McFly being here, man. Miguelito, my nigga, hitting the button.
Watch this.